It's a very quiet Bugeye today from Bugeye Guys. This is an electric Bugeye, a conversion that we've built, and we are in the middle of some upgrades sort of to make this car even better than it was. So I'm going to take you for a drive. In particular, we're going to look at the 0 to 60 time and see how we're doing. We've remapped some of the program and we've upgraded the differential to a different ratio, a 455 differential. We've also fully charged the batteries, which now after a bunch of cycles and roughly 700 miles, wow. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what you get with a higher ratio diff. We have lost a little bit of fuel, a little bit of range, but we have seriously boosted the performance. The next step, look at that. That is awesome. And really nice regen. So the next step is going to be a limited slip differential, because with this power setup, it is very easy to spin the inside wheel. And it's really a pisser to drive. So this is the fastest Bugeye I've ever driven. I don't know if there are any out there that are quicker, that people have tampered with things or, you know, creatively built things. But this one, I mean, it's just, that's not what you get in a 44 horsepower Bugeye with a 948 engine. So it's really exciting to have this. Something rattling in the door pocket that I think is a loose object, but we'll get to that. So this car is powered with 5 Tesla batteries from a Model S. It's been driven 704 miles since we built it, and we have a chance to service it and upgrade it, and that's what's kind of exciting about this moment for this car, is that there's no doubt in my mind that it's faster than when it came in, now that we've kind of worked it over, and we've got much better off-the-line performance. And I'll show you that here in a second with a 0 to 60 run. Your average 1275 Bugeye or modified 1275 will not climb a hill like that. It will certainly do well, and it's a lot of fun and spirited performance. But this is just in another whole league. It's so smooth, and it's quite quiet, and it's really just a great and fun interpretation of a car that we all know and love in a very radical way. I know there are haters out there who think, why would you ever do this to a Bugeye? But in this case, it was an experiment that has, for the right person, really been a dream, and it's produced this staggering result. So we're gonna set it in 0 to 60 mode right here. We have a pretty quiet spot with minimal traffic and an overpass. So ready? I'm gonna switch this around so I don't lose my hat. Ready? Clear, clear ahead, clear behind. There goes my list. I gotta go back and find that list. Yeah, everything changes. 5.96 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. A new world record for Bugeye Sprites. And you are there. World's fastest Bugeye Sprite. There's my list getting run over by 1, 2, and 3 cars. Gotta love it. 5.95 seconds. That is just insane for a Bugeye Sprite. And put the lights on. Safely rescued. There it is. A couple tire tracks later. Okay. But you know, I mean, like, come on, folks. That's 40 miles an hour. Just a staggering acceleration and smoothness. So, you know, do you need an electric Bugeye? No. Is it sacrilegious? Absolutely. Is it not for everyone? Absolutely. There are people out there just cringing. How could we do this to this Bugeye? But there are other people out there who are saying, you know, you guys crafted something that takes the essence of the car. It still drives like a Bugeye. It handles like a Bugeye. You can fling it into turns like a Bugeye. But it also 5.95 seconds. You have to realize the original 948 powered Bugeye 0 to 60 in 21.5 seconds. This is about 4 times faster. You know, 1/4 of the 0 to 60 time roughly. And if you've driven a 948 Bugeye, you've had that experience. It is not a quick car, it's just a great fun car to drive. So in this configuration, we have a just almost frighteningly quick car. This is another thing that's kind of cool. This is the, if you can see it from your camera angle, this is the max speed. And there it is, 92 miles an hour. That's how fast, I'm not sure if it was me or the owner, but one of us went 92 miles an hour on this. So, you know, that's not what most people do in their Bugeyes. Most of them are not capable of doing it, but this one is. So thanks for coming for a drive with me today, and you're learning in real time like I am that this thing is staggeringly quick. And now we've got to find that little rattle and fix it. That'll be our next project. But limited slip differential is next, and that will also help us to keep rubber on the road. And look at that. Yeah, no problem. I can get in front of you, Mr. Infinity. You know, that is just lots of power in a way that you wouldn't normally have available. And regenerative braking, if you're noticing, I didn't apply the brake pedal there. That's all because the regen is doing the work. Here's another opportunity to have some fun. We're also going to put on a wider tire on this car to try to get a little more rubber on the road, a little more traction, and that will further reduce the range slightly, but it will improve the performance and the grip and the braking. So these are the trade-offs and the choices we're thinking about here with this electric Bugeye. Thank you for driving with me today from Bugeye Guys. Hey, you're not burning any fossil fuels. Me neither. Have fun. See you tomorrow.